Hello YouTubers. Today we're going to discuss an early Christian work called the Book of Enoch. It's a very controversial book. I'm not here to make the case that it should be scriptural or anything like that, but I would like to show how many early Christians were influenced by this book. I personally find it to be a fascinating book. The Book of Enoch, like I said, is certainly a controversial book. Wikipedia states that the Book of Enoch was considered as scripture in the Epistle of Barnabas, and by many of the early church fathers, such as Pythagoras, Clement of Alexandria, Irenaeus, and Tertullian, who wrote circa 200 that the Book of Enoch had been rejected by the Jews because it contained prophecies pertaining to Christ. However, later fathers denied the canonicity of the book, and some even considered the Epistle of Jude uncanonical because it refers to an apocryphal work. Of these, Barnabas seems the most notable, as he was a companion and disciple of Paul the Apostle. By the 4th century, most Christians began to reject the Book of Enoch. Why did some of the earliest Christians accept the book? Well, the next few slides will attempt to answer this question. Perhaps most notably, the Bible directly quotes the Book of Enoch's first chapter. This passage isn't found in another place in the Bible, or any other book for that matter. It's only found in the Book of Enoch and the Epistle of Jude. Also, Jude is considered to be the brother of Jesus. I figure if Jesus' brother directly quotes a book in his epistle, it's at least worth a look. It's also worth mentioning that when the Bible was being canonized, some didn't think that Jude should be included precisely because it quotes from the Book of Enoch. I've included the quote in Enoch and Jude so you can see that it's a direct quote. So it says, "And behold, he cometh with 10,000 of his holy ones to execute judgment upon all, and destroy all the ungodly, and to convict all flesh of all the works of their ungodliness which they have ungodly committed, and of all the hard things which ungodly sinners have spoken against him." In Enoch 1:9. And it directly says that again in Jude, where it says, "And Enoch also the seventh from Adam prophesied of these, saying what was said in Enoch." So, again, as you can see, it's practically verbatim. Another reason early Christians may have regarded Enoch is because it uses biblical terms found in Daniel to describe 3 godly beings in heaven. He calls one of them the Ancient of Days, also called the Head of Days. He calls another the Son of Man. In addition, the Book of Enoch also mentions a third being called the Lord of the Spirits. Like Daniel, the angels are identified as watchers. These terms, Ancient of Days, Son of Man, and watchers were only found in Enoch and Daniel until the New Testament writings, which describes Jesus as the Son of Man. And you'll notice here in Daniel I've included one verse that says, "I saw in the visions of my head upon my bed, and behold, a watcher and a holy one came down from the heavens." And it says that in a few other verses in Daniel too. So again, it's using the same terminology as Daniel. Also, Enoch agrees with the Trinity as described in the Bible. At least it seems to. As just stated, Enoch uses biblical terms and describes 3 beings in heaven, just as John's epistle states. In Enoch, one's called the Son of Man, which is an obvious reference to Jesus. The Ancient of Days describes the Holy Spirit, and of course the Lord of the Spirits is a clear reference to the Father. The Book of Enoch also has clear prophecies about the Messiah, of which I'll read a couple. In Enoch 48, it states, "Yea, before the sun and the signs were created, before the stars of the heaven were made, his name was named before the Lord of the spirits. And he shall be a staff to the righteous, whereon to stay themselves and not fall. And he shall be a light of the Gentiles, and the hope of those who are troubled of heart. And who dwell on the earth shall fall and worship before him, and will praise and bless and celebrate with song the Lord of the spirits. And for this reason hath he chosen and hidden before him, before the creation of the world and forevermore. And the wisdom of the Lord of spirits hath revealed him to the holy and righteous. For he hath preserved the lot of the righteous, because they have hated and despised this world of unrighteousness, and have hated all its works and ways in the name of the Lord of the spirits. For in his name they are saved. And another prophecy of Messiah is found in Enoch 46. And it says, There I beheld the Ancient of Days, whose head was like white wool, and with him another, whose countenance resembled that of a man. His countenance was full of grace, like that of a holy angel. Then I inquired of one of the angels who went with me, and showed me every secret thing concerning this Son of Man, who he was, whence he was, and why he accompanied the Ancient of Days. He answered and said unto me, This is the Son of Man, to whom righteousness belongs, with whom righteousness has dwelt, and who will reveal all the treasures of that which is concealed. For the Lord of spirits has chosen him, and his portion has surpassed all before the Lord of the spirits in everlasting uprightness. So, yeah, the Book of Enoch is a very, very apocalyptic book. It has quite a bit to say about several more topics that haven't really been the focus of my video today. It explains about future end time events, Enoch's time in heaven, the past destruction of the world, and gives a listing of angels good and bad. Perhaps I'll make a video about those in an upcoming video. Let me know what you think in the comments section. And hey, if you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks, everyone.